The Euphrates River is drying up. Are you blind? We're obviously in the end times. I get that comment quite often. And obviously, if you Google Euphrates River drying up, I guess it's drying up. And people get this from Revelation chapter 16, where the sixth angel poured out his bowl on the great river, the Euphrates, and its water was dried up. But why? What's the point of the river drying up? Oh, let's just finish the sentence. So that the way would be prepared for the kings from the east. Let's go to Google Earth real quick. I'm sorry for you flat earthers out there. You don't like this, don't you? But this is Jerusalem, Israel. We got the Sea of Galilee up here. You know, you got Bethlehem right under Jerusalem. Anyways, let's zoom out. We got Israel. Way over here is the Euphrates River. Okay. So the popular view of Revelation says that this river, way over here, needs to dry up. It has to dry up so that kings can cross this river so they can walk another, I don't know how many miles this is, but a long way to attack Israel. It doesn't make any sense. Nobody has ever needed the Euphrates River to dry up to attack Israel. What's interesting is throughout the Bible, water is commonly used as a symbol of God's blessing. So if you take away the water, God's judgment is coming, right? And this is what we see in Isaiah chapter 19 when God is judging Egypt. Moreover, I will deliver the Egyptians into the hand of a cruel master, and a strong king will rule over them, declares the Lord, Yahweh of hosts. The waters from the sea will dry up, and the rivers will be parched and dry. The rivers will emit a stench. The streams of Egypt will thin out and dry up. The bulrushes by the Nile, by the edge of the Nile, and all the sown fields by the Nile will become dry, be driven away, and be no more. Be no more. Let's just go to Google Earth one more time. Oh, we have the Nile River still here, doing perfectly fine, honestly. When the Bible talks about the rivers drying up, it's not literal rivers drying up. God is taking his blessing away and judging a nation. And the book of Revelation, you know, is about God's judgment upon the nation of Israel. Matthew chapter 23, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, who kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to her. Behold, your house is being left to you desolate. Luke chapter 21, therefore, when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, then know that its desolation is at hand. This is the abomination of desolation. Then those who are in Judea must flee to the mountains, and those who are in the midst of the city must leave, and those who are in the countryside must not enter the city. This is a local judgment upon the nation of Israel. Why? Because these are the days of vengeance, so that all things which are written will be fulfilled. Not days of vengeance 2,000 years from now in the future. No, he says, these are the days. Revelation chapter 1 verse 1, this is the revelation of Jesus Christ to show his slaves the things which must soon happen. And yes, the word soon here is correctly translated. It means quickly. Nobody during the first century when they were reading the book of Revelation thought that it was talking about thousands of years in the future. They thought it was soon to happen. Revelation was prophesying the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD. Location where? Oh, Judea. Awesome. By the way, the early Christians, when they saw Jerusalem surrounded by armies, they fled to the mountains. This literally happened. Jewish Christians fled from Jerusalem to Pella before the fall of the Holy City in 70 AD. And Christians have historically called this the flight to Pella. Anyways, Revelation chapter 17, we also have Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth. The popular view of Revelation, obviously the futurist view, thinking that Revelation, most of Revelation at least, hasn't happened yet. And nobody can know who the mother of harlots and of the abominations of the earth is. Who is the great harlot? Well, it is a mystery, therefore we can't know. I've heard that argument before. I just think it's funny. But of course, you read the Old Testament, Jerusalem is the harlot. Ezekiel 16, therefore, O harlot, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says Lord Yahweh, because your lewdness was poured out and your nakedness uncovered through your harlotries with your lovers and with all your abominable idols, and because of the blood of your sons which you gave to idols. Therefore, behold, I will gather all your lovers with whom you took pleasure, even all those whom you loved and all those whom you hated. So I will gather them against you from all around and uncover your nakedness to them so that they may see all your nakedness. Thus I will judge you like women who commit adultery. Guys, the only nation that could be a harlot in God's eyes is the nation of Israel, because God was in a covenant relationship with them, not with Egypt or modern day United States of America. Some people throw out some modern day countries as Mystery Babylon. But no, Israel is the only possible answer. Mystery Babylon is the woman described in Revelation 17. And you know, this woman was sitting on a scarlet beast full of blasphemous this name, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Notice John chapter 19, where Pilate said, behold, your king. And the Jews responded, away with him, crucify him. Pilate said, shall I crucify your king? The chief priests answered, we have no king but Caesar. Okay, first century Israel was playing the harlot. Of course, they had one king, Jesus Christ, but they rejected him. Basically, Israel was cheating on God with Rome. Caesar is their king, apparently. They wanted Caesar, not God. That's why this woman in Revelation is sitting on the beast. But then the beast will hate the harlot and will lay waste to her and make her naked. Whoa, this is so accurate. The Jews said there's no king but Caesar, and then Caesar turns around and kills Israel, destroys Israel in 70 AD. This is perfect. It makes so much more sense to read the book of Revelation this way instead of thinking it's supposed to happen in the future. It already happened. Most of Revelation already happened in the first century. Anyways, that'll be it for today. The Euphrates River drying up, not an end times sign. I just wanted to make this video because people comment all the time about the Euphrates River. Anyways, I love you guys so much. See you in the next one.